The following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And just a little alert here. Looks like Europe is spiking. They're saying they're going into their fourth wave of the pandemic virus here. They're spiking big time. Everybody, all the European countries are shutting down. Travel, people coming in have to isolate for 14 days and take the test and all that kind of stuff. And so, basically, let's look at Italy with 60 million people. Today's count, infections are 3,238,300 infections, 102,500 dead. Let's look at UK, which is a combination of England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and let's see here. Some of those little smaller islands around there will come to me. But at any rate, the UK has 67 million people, has 4.2 million infections and 125,000 dead. And look at France. We haven't talked much about France. They have 67 million, almost exactly the same population as the UK. They have 3.8 million infections and 86,000 dead. And let's look at Germany, which we've looked at before several times. They have 2.5 million infections and 72,000 dead. Okay. Now, Germany has 83 million people. Now, you have to appreciate that these countries, when you add all this up, that's about the same number of deaths of their personal populations during the Second World War. Okay. Now, there's a lot of other things that happened. Of course, we're not going to go there. But when it came to their losses of their civilian people, these numbers exceed that, okay? And, of course, our numbers are going up also. Right now, our country, which has like 5 times their population, 332 million, we have 30,043,000. No, I'm looking at the wrong table here. I apologize. I keep doing that. Looking at the wrong table. I have so many tables here. 30 million. 148,000 and 968 infections and 550,000 dead. Okay, that's us. That's just the United States alone. Then you look at a country that has a similar population to the UK, okay, and also to France. Let's look at Thailand. Let's look at Thailand, an Asian country, 67 million people. They have 26,000 infections and 83 dead. Let's look at Florida with 22 million versus Taiwan with 23 million. Florida has 1.9, almost, this afternoon it'll be like 2 million, okay, infections and 32,376 dead. And then you look at Taiwan, same population as Florida, has 9 dead and 955, not quite 1,000 infections, versus 1 million infections and 32,000 infected. Look at Texas with 29 million population versus Vietnam with 96 million. So Vietnam has 3 times the population of Texas. Texas has 2,730,000 infections and 47,000 dead. and Vietnam has 30. Is that right? Yeah, 35 dead and 2,475 infected. So, what's going on here? It's how people eat. It has nothing to do with race, okay? And again, I've said this, and of course they're saying that they're blaming this fourth wave, quote unquote, on the fact that these variants are not responding to the original vaccinations. Well, the reason why the variants aren't responding to the original vaccinations, these four countries I mentioned to you, okay, Italy, UK, France, and Germany are the biggest gluten eaters in the world, okay? And so they're eating all this gluten. They can't respond to the vaccinations because they cannot absorb nutrition, and most of these people in these countries do not supplement. So I urge everybody, please, whether you get the vaccination or not, that's not irrelevant, but whether you get the vaccination or not, please, please, please get off the fried foods, processed meats, oils, and glutens, wheat, butter, rye, and sugar. And processed meats, eating nitrate-free bacon isn't good enough because bacon still has 8 other chemicals in it. Get rid of all the inflammation. Stop damaging your intestines so you can absorb nutrition. Take your 90 essential nutrients. Use the big hammer. 1 Healthy Advantage Heart Pack per 100 pounds of body weight. Take our MSM, 3 of those twice a day. That's 1 bottle a month per 100 pounds of body weight to kind of rebuild your bones and your bone marrow where you make your white blood cells, your antibodies. Also went to vitamin D3. Even Fauci, starting to see wanted posters all over the telephone posts here in California with Fauci's face on it, okay? And so it's one of those things where you got to get the nutrition into your bone marrow so you can make white blood cells and platelets and red blood cells and antibodies to go and kill and eat the virus. So just having the vaccination without the nutrition for your bone marrow doesn't count. You got to deal with these 3 other things: supplementation, get rid of the gluten so you can absorb, and have healthy bone marrow. Then you can respond to the vaccinations. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity's Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management. For optimal health, with this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat Chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat Dark Chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat Chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back. back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And let's just quickly compare a couple of unusual ones here. Let's look at New Mexico. They only have 2 million people. They have 188,000 infections and 3,823 dead. Okay. Let's look at New Zealand, okay, which has about double, maybe 2.5 times their population. Okay. New Zealand, they have 2,000 infections and 26 dead. So why the huge difference? New Zealand has 41% indigenous peoples, the Maoris and so forth, but they live on corn primarily, corn and rice and sweet potatoes and beans and squash and seaweed. Whereas New Mexico, they have the highest rate of Latinos and Hispanics in the United States. 58% of their population are Hispanics, okay? And so they eat nothing. They're kind of like Europe. They eat nothing but wheat, barley, rye, and oats. Their intestines are dead. They don't have a history of supplementing. They don't live near the sea, so they're not eating seaweed and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy. And then, when you compare, I keep comparing California and Canada because their numbers keep going up. They both have about 38 million people, and Canada has 969,000. By this afternoon, there'll probably be about 1 million people and 22,000 dead. California has 3.6 million infected and it'll be 56,000 dead by this afternoon here. Okay, so what's the difference? Well, 39% of the California population is Hispanic, 8% are black. Canada has like 0.1% black and 2% Latinos, Hispanics. So it's the diet thing here. California, everybody's eating wheat, barley, rye, and oats, and in Canada, they're the big wheat growing country, but they live a lot on corn and rice and sweet potatoes, beans and squash. And on their coast, they do eat seaweed on the coast. And so the fact that they have very low populations of these gluten-eating cultures, see, it's not a racial thing, it's a culture thing. And Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story here headlined, Eating Processed Meat and Fried Foods Can Raise Your Risk of Age-Related Macular Degeneration. They say,
well, duh.
Yeah, they say that fried foods and refined grains can lead to lots of health problems, from high blood pressure to cancer, but it can also be bad for your eyes. A study led by researchers at State University of New York showed that people who frequently ate the unhealthy foods such as processed meats, fried foods, refined grains, and high-fat dairy were at risk of developing late-stage age-related macular degeneration. They say it's an irreversible condition that affects the retina, and conventional treatment for AMD is limited and invasive and expensive. They analyzed the occurrence of this AMD over 18 years in a follow-up among participants of the atherosclerosis risk and community study. And the participants self-reported the foods that they ate, and they found that those that ate the bad foods were at higher risk of developing AMD, and they recommend eating foods that are good for you, such as fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, whole grains, fish, fats.
Bingo, whole grains.
Now fats, herbs, and spices. So there you go.
Okay, well, thank you. Well, they're partially correct. For the whole grains, it depends on which one to choose. And, of course, my famous around the world wager with the eye doctor, where I said I could reverse exactly what you're saying, is macular degeneration blindness. To make a long story short, he gave me 27 of his charts, so he couldn't, counter the diagnosis because it was his diagnosis. He gave me 27 of his patients' charts that had been diagnosed with blindness for 6, 8, 10, 12 years, permanently blind. And I said I could reverse that, and of course he called me a liar in front of all these people at the meeting. And so we had a wager, and he had to pay off because after 90 days on my formula, all 27 of them could read 20/20 without glasses. We actually had made a CD out of it because it was a famous story, that wager. But he went with another company and tried to recreate our stuff, so we had to dump him and the CD. But at any rate, you know the story. And so if you have macular degeneration and you're blind, give us a call because we can help you. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I gotta tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 for Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Shar, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, you sound fired up and ready to go.
Yeah, I guess. Why not, right?
That's right. Okay. So, at any rate, we're kind of growing like crazy right now. These Zooms are working out, and some of these, phone interviews, some of these big talk show hosts and everything. I speak to 11 million people. These Zooms, I'm talking to, say, a couple of thousand. KFCO here, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. We talk to every day like 150,000 people. just on this show alone. And so we're getting the message out, and we just are just honored to be able to help so many people, not only in the USA but in the world. And so, how many different cultures do you think you've worked with? How many different countries and states and so forth do you think you've worked with, Charmaine?
I have no idea. I know I've been to Canada many times, and I've been to Mexico, and I've been to Puerto Rico, and I don't know, a few other countries.
Okay. Have you been to Europe? Have you been to Europe
No,
at all?
I've never been there yet, and I have not been to Australia yet either. But,
okay, well, we got to get you there. There's nothing better than roasted wombat.
But actually, the thing of it is, like you're just saying, with the technology they got today, you can go all over the world, right, from your own little office or whatever you.
Yeah, my home office. Yeah, I'm working on my home office here. I'm staying out of the way of the warehouse because he'd stick me in the line to go to work if I went there. And this is crazy. Again, like these Europeans spiking. They say they're on their fourth wave here, and most of them have been vaccinated. And that's because, again, they're eating all the bad foods which kill their villi and their intestines, and they don't supplement. And so when you look at Nigeria and Brazil, they both have like 208 million people. But Nigeria, 98% black tribal peoples, they only have 160,000 infected and 2,000 dead. Brazil is 50% white, 47% mulatto, 6% black, and 1% all these other peoples, Asians and so forth. And Brazil has 11.4 million infections and 275,000 dead versus 160,000 infections and 2,000 dead in Nigeria. Well, they're almost all black in Nigeria and only a small portion black and 47% mulatto. So what's going on there? Well, Nigeria lives on corn and rice and sweet potatoes and beans and squash and seaweed because they live on the west coast of Africa, whereas Brazil, everything they eat is wheat, butter, and oats, wheat, butter, and oats, wheat, butter, and oats. Okay, so it's not a racial thing. It's a cultural thing. It's depending on what people eat. And so I could take, say, 1,000 black guys and feed them like they eat in Hong Kong and expose them to the COVID virus, and if they got it, it would be a mild infection. Wouldn't be any dead. I could take 1,000 Asian guys and feed them like the inner city black populations where they live on nothing but wheat and barley and oats and fried foods and everything. They would all get the infection and they have a high rate of death. It's a cultural thing. The dietary thing is not a racial thing. Thank you, Charmaine, and we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're going to do the Youngevity business as a business, you need to get the tools so everybody in your group is going to give the same answer to the same question, right? You don't want everybody trying to think, well, what do I do for this? Okay, well, we have tools. We have recipe books, okay? My new CDs are the Manchurian Prescription. Let's see here, pharmacist Keith made a great one. It's called the Red Warning Lights. Okay, he and I did that one. Red Warning Lights goes into all the pre-existing conditions that set you up for a bad outcome from COVID. And then we have let's see here, the Epigenetics, the book, Epigenetics, the CD set. And then we have the book Hell's Kitchen, and the CD Hell's Kitchen goes into the history, why we have all these pandemics and why everybody's susceptible to them and everything. Started in 1882. This is not a new thing. It's been going on, getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And as they say, it ain't over yet. So go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. It's all lowercase. And we're talking about 14 best-selling books. We got 2 more in the pipeline here coming out. Best-selling books. We have over 100 CDs. One of them, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, is in 9 languages and sold over 600 million copies. And then, of course, we have over 50 best-selling DVDs. This will tell you what you need to do for over 3,000 diseases, I would say, 3,000 diseases, okay? And it's very straightforward, and if you can read the 6th grade reading level, you can do this. Again, www.drjwallach.com. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Detroit, Michigan. And Bernadine, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Bernadine,
yes,
you're on the
Wallach.
air. Hi.
Yes. Hi, how are you?
Hi, fine, thank you. How can we help you?
I'm calling about my husband. He has water in his feet and his legs. And when he walks a certain amount, he gets breathless. And I didn't know if that was kidney. What is that?
Okay. When was the last time he was at a doctor?
It hasn't been that long, and he doesn't drink water, and his doctor told him he must drink water. My husband drinks very little water.
Okay, well, stop there.
I can't get him.
Okay, stop. I need to know, did he find anything? Is he anemic? Does he have, any high blood pressure?
No, he put him on some iron. He was anemic. He put him on that.
Okay, how old is your husband?
My husband is 75, never been sick
Okay.
in his life.
How much does he weigh?
My husband weighs now, I think, between 130 and 40.
Okay. And then, does he have any skin problems, any dry skin, eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis, or vitiligo?
No. No,
Does he have any gray hair? Does he have any gray hair?
Yes.
Okay. And let's see here. Does he have any bowel problems? Any constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, diverticulitis, celiac disease, ulcerative colitis, anything like that?
No. No.
Okay. All right. Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here. Yes.
Okay. What kind of mistake did the doctor do by prescribing iron pills for Bernadine's husband?
Well, because he when you have an iron problem, it's a copper deficiency.
Okay. Well, he didn't tell him to get off of gluten.
No.
And is he going to have a good result from taking iron pills?
No, because he's not going to be able to absorb them if he takes them. You should have told him
okay,
to get on a no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils of any kind.
Okay, get on one healthy brain and heart pack, another bottle of our selenium, get on some MSM, vitamin D3, 3 of those twice a day, and then call us every 2 weeks, Bernadine. Back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to get in with Dr. Wallach today, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And the reason that people have to get off of gluten is because it kills their villi in their intestine. They get down to 2% absorptive surface, okay? And even if you're supplementing, you can't absorb much at 2%. And your bone marrow requires these 90 essential nutrients to make white blood cells, red blood cells, platelets, and also antibodies. So that's why I asked Bernadine about her husband's, did he have anemia or high blood pressure? Well, sure enough, he had anemia. Did he have a diagnosis of anemia? But the doctor gave him an iron pill, which he'll go for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and he'll still get more anemic, more liquid in his legs because of the anemia, okay? And really what he should have said, get off of wheat, brown, rye, and oats, get on the 90 essential nutrients, get on some MSM to rebuild the internal part of the bone marrow so you can make white blood cells and red blood cells and platelets and so forth, get that nutrition to the bone marrow, because you're not going to be able to do it with an iron pill. That's why so many people have to go into the doctor's office for an iron shot and a B12 shot, because they can't absorb iron and B12 because their bone marrow is dead, because they can't absorb nutrition because they're eating gluten. Okay? And so, you're anemic. Here, have an iron pill. That's so weak, so uninformed, and so naive. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California. And Madru, you're on with Dr.
Hello.
Wallach.
Madru, how you doing?
Hi, Doc. I'm
Hi.
doing wonderful, and you are too.
Okay, thank you. How can we help you, dear?
I have an 82-year-old woman. She's got high blood pressure. She has, I believe, she may have a little bit of diabetes, but she has an iron deficiency. I know.
Okay, maybe
sure.
pre-diabetes.
But but here's the thing. She went and got one of her COVID shots, and she wants to start the nutrients. She wants to know if should she go ahead and get the second shot, and she wants to know if she can start the nutrients.
Oh, she needs to start the nutrients immediately to get benefit from the vaccines. Okay, the vaccines without the nutrients are useless. Okay, and if she took the type of vaccine that requires 2 shots, she should get the second shot. Now, how much does she weigh? Do you know, Madru?
She weighs about 120 pounds, 25 pounds.
Okay. All right. Does she have any other issues, do you know, other than the high blood pressure and diabetes? And obviously she's anemic because they're giving her low iron.
Yeah, she's, kind of frail, and, you can look at people and tell that they're nutrient deficient.
She got gray hair? She got gray hair?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if she has varicose veins?
That I don't know.
Does she have vitiligo? Loss of skin color?
Loss of
skin color?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all hints, okay? You don't need to do a blood test because we already know a lot just from asking those questions. So, Charmaine, what would you do for an 82-year-old woman who's 125 pounds? She's frail. She has high blood pressure, pre-diabetes, low iron. She's got some vitiligo and gray hair. What would you do for her?
Well, I get her on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no oils of any kind, no burnt animal fat, and no fried foods. And then I would get her on one healthy brain and heart pack, and I would add these sweeties and the glycogenics, Ultimate Daily Classic, vitamin D3 for absorption, and some MSM. And I think that would take care of most all of her issues.
Yeah, that'll deal with all of her issues. But are any of these due to old age?
No. Young people have the same thing.
Yeah, no, this has nothing to do with age. This is all due to nutritional deficiencies. And, Madru?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this nice lady's been eating oatmeal for breakfast?
I would say probably yes.
Probably yes, because it's people at that age, Quaker Oats, right? Quaker Oats and Aunt Jemima's pancakes and waffles and French toast and pancakes and spaghetti factory and flour tortillas and all that kind of stuff, right? So this is not, her situation is common in people her age, but it's not an age thing. As Shar said, this is all nutritional deficiencies. So you got to attack this. She's got to jump on the supplements right now and go ahead and get her second shot when it's due, okay? Let us know how she does, because she could live to be 120 and be a super centenarian.
Very much, Doctor.
Okay. Love you, dear. Bye-bye. Okay, yeah, Madru's been faithful so many years, gosh. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Oklahoma. And Lisa, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, thank
Hello,
you.
Lisa, you're on the air. Hi, you bet. How can we help you?
Hi. Well, Dr. Wallach, I'm 53. I am 5'1". I weigh 167 pounds. I'm following your diet plan. I'm eating right. I'm on a healthy brain and heart pack, Ocean's Gold, and de-stress. Since January, I've lost 6 pounds, but I'd like to know how I could make that a little quicker.
Okay. Char, what would you add to Lisa's? That is correct, Lisa.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. What would you add to Lisa's program for her to lose weight faster?
Well, for sure, she needs eggs for breakfast every morning. That's very important. And the keto bars and or shakes, alternate them for 1 or 2 meals a day, and that'll really do it.
Yeah. If you take 1 or 2 meals a day, or a keto caramel meal, it could be a bar or a shake, and you have 1 meal of shake, 1 meal of bar. Some days you have 2 meals of bar. Some days you have 2 meals of shake, but not both at the same time. That would defeat the purpose. And you'll lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. So within reason, within 1 to 2 months, you'll be down to where you want to be. Okay? And so it's one of those things where if you do that consistently, stay away from all the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, butter, no sugar. And don't have one cheap meal. So I'll go and have flour tortillas one lunch every month. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? And just add one keto meal, okay, minimum per day. You could say on the weekends I'll do 2 keto meals, and during the week I'll have 1 keto meal. Kind of that kind of thing. Kind of make it go as fast or as slow as you want. And then call us every couple of weeks, Lisa, and tell us what's going on with your weight and anything else. Do you have any other issues you want to talk about? Any high blood pressure, diabetes, skin problems, bowel problems, anything like that?
I don't have any of the skin stuff. I am on Losartan, 25 milligrams. I do have some menopausal issues, but the women's FX helps that.
Okay, good.
I did have some vertigo, but I used the CM cream, so that works on that.
Okay, well, stop. Well, for energy, you want to use the Rebounder Sports Drink, okay? You can get it in the 30 sticks in a box, or you can get a case of 12-ounce cans for a Rebounder Sports Drink. But it has 100 nutrients in it. It's not just sugar and caffeine, okay, like Red Bull and Gatorade, that kind of stuff. This is a totally different thing. But you also want to appreciate, you want to take all 90 essential nutrients. Don't cherry pick this one and that one. I would also throw in the Fucoid Z, anti-inflammatory. It has the 8 or 9 different algae and seaweeds and things like that from the ocean, which has these weird trace minerals in it that help the bone marrow and also help every other system in your body. So give us a call every couple of weeks and let us know how it's going in Oklahoma. Okay?
Okay, I sure appreciate it.
Oh, okay. All right. Doug, let's go to callers. Mm-hmm. Well, that says that. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer, and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And Margaret, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Margaret, you're on the air. Hi.
Hi, Dr.
How
Wallach.
can we help you?
How are you?
Okay,
Hi, yes.
Thank you.
I'm about 3 weeks into your program, and I've been suffering with inflammation, some vertigo, and brain fog. I've eliminated the gluten and the bad food that you suggest. I'm on your 90 for Life program and the Z Radical. I'm on the vitamin D, the MSM, the pollen burst, and the omegas. And just wondering, I went to the doctor. They did these tests and found, everything came back negative, but they did find that my double-stranded, the DNA, DNA was a 10, which is positive, but I'm not sure for what because I came up negative for autoimmune. So we're not quite sure.
Okay, well, stop there. Okay, stop. We only have a moment here. How much do you weigh?
115.
Okay, and how tall are you and what's your age?
5'5.5", 50 years old.
Okay, now, in addition to the vertigo, the balance problems and dizziness, do you have any tinnitus or ringing in the ears?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay, and do you have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
Just itchy, what kind of rash sometimes comes up, and dry scalp.
Okay, so that could be eczema kind of stuff. Okay. And then, do you have any bowel problems, any constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, diverticulitis, and celiac disease, or anything like that?
No, none of that.
What about any blood pressure or diabetes?
Nope.
Okay, Charmaine, what's going on with her? What is this vitiligo and the brain fog and what's going on here with that?
Vertigo. She's got osteoporosis of the skull, and she also has a gluten problem.
Yeah, exactly. And tinnitus and vitiligo, that's all gluten. As osteoporosis of the skull. Wouldn't hurt for you to get the book, It's All in Your Head. Okay, you can go to, because you're on the program already, that's a good thing. You're getting rid of the bad food, that's good. Go to www.drjwallach.com, get a hold of the book, It's All in Your Head. You never hear of doctors talking about osteoporosis of the skull. What happens is, when your skull has osteoporosis, it gets thicker and bigger and constricts the tunnels that the 12 pairs of cranial nerves go through and also the spinal cord. Okay, and you start getting symptoms, Bell's palsy, trigeminal neuralgia, ONA, optic nerve atrophy. You begin to lose your vision. You lose your sense of smell, which they blame on COVID-19, which is really osteoporosis of the skull. Okay, and then it squeezes the eighth cranial nerve. Okay, the auditory branch of the eighth cranial nerve. You get let's see here. You get tinnitus, ringing in the ears, and that kind of stuff, and a gradual loss of hearing. Vertigo. That's the squeezing of the vestibular branch of the eighth cranial nerve. You squeeze the spinal cord. Do you have anything going on in your hands and wrists and arms and shoulders?
Your hands.
Yeah. Okay, that's your spinal cord being squeezed by your skull. So osteoporosis is your main hangover here, but you've gone the right direction. MSM, vitamin D3. I didn't hear collagen, so you need our glucogel. Throw that in. Throw the glucogel in. Say 5 twice a day. That's your body weight, 115. 5 twice a day. That's 2 bottles of the capsules. You prefer the liquid to be 2 quarts a month, an ounce twice a day. And rebuild your skull, and 90% of your problems are going to go away. Okay, because this is osteoporosis of the skull. Shar gets an A+. You got it exactly right. And so doctors never talk about osteoporosis of the skull. I'm really amazed that they never talk about that, but then I'm not amazed. The question you need to ask your doctor is, does he have kids in college and is tuition due? Okay, because there's a very simple thing to reverse, okay, but you have to, if you want to hit the bullseye, you got to aim for the bullseye. If you shoot 180 degrees from the bullseye, you can't expect to hit the bullseye. And so, did he give you prednisone or cortisone? What did he give you?
A referral to a balancing therapy.
Oh, balancing therapy. I wonder if he owns the balancing therapy clinic. Okay. Yeah, well, he's treating the symptoms as opposed to getting down to the root cause. Call us every 2 weeks and let us know how it goes, and he's going to scratch his head and say, well, how did she get rid of all of that? Well, thank you so much, everybody. Good stuff today. Thank you, Charmaine. Superlative job as usual. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless the Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.